morning, crypto world, and welcome back to the Crypto Moses channel. We are doing our market watch today, and we know we don't want to miss any opportunities. We're first going to go down the fundamentals. We're going to look at some TA. What could this crypto market look for us like for the rest of the week? What could that be, whether it be positive or negative trends? We need to know so we have a better idea of where we're going to be taking mainly shorts, longs, and what that sentiment could look like going down to altcoins, and most importantly, memetoken. Be sure to click the subscribe button so you're not missing out on any future news like this, any future opportunities. And this week, I got some good things planned in store for the rest of you guys. And be sure to stick around for the rest of the video. The Bitcoin TA is really going to kind of hopefully help you get a good narrative for the remainder of the week. Let's get started right away. First thing you know, and this is probably the best news I could find, stable coins would help US keep up with China, says former House Speaker. This is so important because as the US government is looking more into crypto, and the more likely that they are to shoot for something like a stable token, the good news for us is that this gives a lot of bright eyes into the world of crypto, which would mean more ETF money flowing in from the older generation, and the more ETF money, the more liquidity entering the crypto market. The more liquidity entering the crypto market, the more validation we see as an entire freaking world that crypto is where it's at. And the more validation we get, the higher the prices are for the long run. And the more important thing for me, more stability comes into the market. That's not great for me as a trader, but that is great for me as a long-term investor, as I do hold some of my retirement in Bitcoin, so I find a lot of value in that, as I've always been a miner and a trader. So it's just something to think about there. Next, we also found that Bitcoin's price is starting to decline, and this is important. Remember, stay tuned for the TA at the end of it, because we'll kind of give my insight on it, and this kind of really breaks it down. They're breaking it down based on how much their fib went, and we can also see the trend line that had been broken, but we'll look back at that because I've got longer term trend lines drawn out for a long time to go. Now, hopefully there's no more losses in BTC, but let's see what happens. Next, we've got the Ethereum whales. They're currently buying 2.45 billion in Ethereum. This is important. Why? Because so many people think that Ethereum is going to hit 10 to 20K. I was not a believer until I started trading meme tokens and I saw the validity of the Ethereum network and how many people have used it and needed it. And not only that, but the gas fees are so outrageous. We know they're critical. The reason this is also critical is because everybody loves what the Ethereum network did, that they started copying, and that's why there's so many EVM compatible chains launched up everywhere. Yeah, their fees are cheaper, but it still shows you that the business model that Ethereum created is basically the creator notion, where now anybody can create on it, which creates unlimited wealth for the creators of Ethereum, the users of Ethereum. If you're a big staker in Ethereum, you are printing good money. It's a very smart way to think about that. There is also some news on here, though, that's stating that their price has shown bearishly May, which is true, and that's kind of been the entire crypto market, and that's okay. Whatever goes up has to come down a bit, and it needs to reload. People need to understand. If you don't understand that in the crypto market, you gotta get out, because then you're kind of playing too much of a risk for you to understand what to do. Right? Next thing, I love this article, but let's expect some opportunities within small and mid-cap altcoins once the correction settles. And that's true. That's always what happens, right? The liquidity enters Bitcoin, shares into Ethereum, then into some of these altcoins, and then we really see it run up in the meme coin world. And that is just how the world of the crypto market works. And again, if you don't understand that, you gotta get out, right? You gotta get out. But if you do understand that, this is your opportunity to always be able to make life-changing money. Right? Now, we're also going to see a lot of artificial intelligence in another sector, and that's always going to be a big opportunity. Now, the best part is when people are combining AI with actual utility and meme coin, those narratives tend to fly. I mean, I just saw a project yesterday that went from 1 mil to 13 mil. I did get a 10x on that bad boy. I didn't get a chance to record. I was on the beach. Sorry, boys. But it does happen, and that's always going to occur, right? They're consistent. They're always going to be being launched. move, traded. So it's very, very important to know what narrative you really like and which meme coins you want to be watching for the long run. Meme tokens move, so they involve quick information and no lag time, and from you understanding the information and making a play. Okay, and just so you know, more opportunities will keep popping like this. So please don't let it be like your downfall or your worry. It will always come back. Okay. It's just the world of the market. It's just how it works. It's always cyclical. Now let's look at our TA results from our last time drawing. As you guys can see from our last market watch, we had our drawing points here. And we saw that this was a stopping point, right? This was the resistance for Bitcoin. We can see it tapped up, did it again, but look, we broke out just as we thought. We did make it here. Look, we got the hit here, and then it broke out up a bit. Now, with that breakout, we did not go too far. The market pressure did not get it too far. It was only up 1%. If you were leveraging long, like on a Margex link or something, you would have made 100% on that specific trade from there, or even from the lows, you would have made about 200%. So that is freaking awesome. Yeah, you would have made about 150% on that basis. That's what we would have caught the top and the bottom. Now, with that, a new small resistance has been created here. Has it made a trend line? Not necessarily. We're slowly trading in this channel right now. And we just want to see, but here's the good news. That channel has went from this downtrend to this slight uptrend. The one good thing, too, is you guys remember that blue line that we had here drawn? This blue line is signifying, I deleted that. We don't ever want to delete the long-term line. There we go. This blue line is signifying a resistance here. Now it becomes support. So that's really good news. We've got this trend line holding it up. We've got this basic now support line holding it up. And the thing is to watch. What is it going to do from here? With these two little points here, do we have the chance to get back up to here and then maybe back? That's the most important thing to be watching for. And if I was to play this as a sentiment, we're looking at what, 1.23%. If we look at the day, we see not much has changed movement-wise from where we were from top to bottom points. There's not going to be much volatility, it's looked like, from what happened in the day. But what is important is we are waiting for a breakout, right? That breakout's going to happen sooner than we know, so we need to be prepared for it. Whether it's up or down, we're going to see. If it breaks out of the channel up, we've got some good probability to make it back up to this last resistance point up here, right? So if that's the case, that's a beautiful 3% run on a margin of 100x. That's a 300x gain, or a 3 times gain. Now, if it does break down, what are we looking at? It could stop at this trend line from the previous movement of the last trend. It could also stop down here, which again is another 500% gain, which would be a 5x. So it's something to really be watching. Right now, the market is kind of in an instability, and that's what we want, but we want the volatility. We don't want just the steady moving up and down consolidation. The only type of bots that work well would be like a grid bot or something like that. Otherwise, these are not great for what we're doing here. We need to be very cautious and diligent on watching the chart, as we do have both narratives that could occur. I hope this information helped for you guys today. And don't forget, if you are a meme tax or a meme token trader, you need to make sure you have your audit logs and files ready. I do have my link below from my team. We love doing it. We do it every damn day. I need some great customers from it. Thank you guys so much for being loyal customers. It means the world. I love protecting all of your numbers and getting your information correct so you're audit ready. If you need anything else, let us know. Don't be afraid to message us, and I love the comments. Thank you for staying till the end. I'll see you guys on the next market watch.